Come on behalf of Tamil Chamber of Commerce. Just a couple of weeks ago, there was a meeting, there was an IT conference, where all the IT vendors said the best strategy to survive is to market your products outside India. So this was actually pretty shocking. And I had to say this here, it would be a big insult for retailers. So in India, to create, we need to really create more, turnover, more revenues. And to do that, we need to form the right ecosystem. The ecosystem amongst three groups of people, namely investors, promoters, and innovators. As of now, innovation has always been looked at in India as something like an outsourced arm. And we at the Chamber, we really want to change that, because as you can see, if you look at other similar sectors like Ola or Uber, they've been able to create a new sector based on travel. So as far as retail is concerned, in the coming years, countries around the world are experimenting with new models, and India should not lose out. The cost of innovation is actually pretty high in India, to be precise, and that's one of the reasons. Why is the cost of innovation high in India? It's because people in the innovation space, they work for MNCs, they work for clients abroad, and if that happens, and if you want to hire people, people from the technology domain or from the top management schools, they demand huge salaries, as if they are going to cater to the US or European market. But if these things happen, what will happen to the retailers of India? See, to solve the problem with our ecosystem, last 1 year, we have been traveling more than 60,000 kilometers across India, covering various metro cities. And everywhere, whether it is Chennai or Mumbai or Delhi, the complaint has been from the entrepreneurial side, millennials are clueless. They want minimum of 50,000 rupees salary. But are they really equipped to deliver something to business owners? So this has been really bothering us. We at the Chamber, we really want to solve this problem. India cannot afford to remain like this. And today, whatever innovation happens here, and innovation, when somebody wants to sell you an innovative product that would drive huge sales for you, they sometimes price it like American dollars or something. It's because the technical team and the managers who work for those firms, they demand salaries as if they work for an MNC or a US or European firm. So this is actually creating a huge imbalance in our country. And how do we solve that? So this is what we are trying to create, a committee of people, and it's today the work we have started at the college level. We are trying to fix this mindset problem at the college level, and we were going to do it at the school level, because in the coming years, industry cannot work in isolation. You cannot let the youngsters, college graduates, and school-going kids learn. After they graduate, they get a lot of money from the employers and they learn. But this is actually the typical problem in India. In other countries, as soon as a person graduates, he is highly productive. He or she is highly productive. But here, an employer has to shell out either 6 months or even a couple of years of salary. That cost is actually a huge burden for business owners here. And as a serial entrepreneur, as a tech entrepreneur myself, we formed a team in Tamil Chamber of Commerce, and we really want to solve this problem. And this initiative, the last 1 year, we have been able to take it up with various IAS officers across India, as well as with some of the ministers. And to create an awareness. First, they need to be aware of this problem and how it should be tackled. The solution will come naturally if more and more people involve. Because if you look at the investors are always, looking out, they are looking for ventures where they get high returns. Like today morning we had, from various investor groups. But if startups become viable, if startups are created in colleges and schools, if they become viable, by the time these, startup owners reach the age of 20 or 22, we have more options. We have more ventures that people would be willing to invest. So we need to really change this ecosystem. So this is the kind of initiatives that we are doing, and we really want, retailers and other entrepreneurs to come forward so that we are going to create a platform where, we would have the right mix of innovators, investors, and traditional entrepreneurs. And this is what, could be a really something that would really boost our economy as much as we want it to be. So if you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer.